Hey everybody, this is Daryl with Motivation Through Recovery. Remember, you are somebody and you do matter. Question for you today is, what is your 2022 meditation plan? That's right, your 2022 meditation plan. Understand what meditation is. Meditation is simply just thinking on the same thing over and over again. But the question is, what are you thinking on? Do you know the average person has anywhere between 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day? And out of those 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day that they have, 80% of them are the same repetitive thoughts over and over again. And out of those same repetitive thoughts over and over again, 90% of them are negative. So what are you meditating on a regular basis? What is your meditation plan for 2020? How are you going to be thinking for 2020? Okay? First thing we want to do is you want to take those old thoughts captive. Those negative thoughts that said, I can't do this, or I suck, or I always relapse, whatever it may be. Take those old thoughts and take them captive. Don't let them rule your mind and control your thoughts anymore. Stop them. Say something different. Say something out loud to interrupt and stop that thought. The second thing you want to do is you want to flip your thoughts. You want to flip the old thoughts for a new thought. I had a client I used to work with that I used to coach. He would always say the same thing over and over again. He would always talk about how, hey, I never make it more than 1 year with sobriety. I always relapse after 1 year. So I asked him to, you know what, instead of saying that, how about we say this? I said, what are the possibilities or the opportunities that I'm going to have this year in my recovery or this year in my sobriety? When he did that, what began to happen was absolutely astounding. He began to open up his mind and heart to new opportunities and new way to do things. In this process, within the year of his sobriety, he literally got a chance to get to the Pacific Ocean, which he had always dreamed on doing and never had the opportunity to do it, but he made it to the Pacific Ocean. He got the job he wanted, and with the pay that he wanted, it worked out real good for him. So the next thing he said was, if this year was this good in my sobriety, what does next year hold for me in my sobriety? And it just kept getting gooder and gooder, as somebody once said, for him in that process. And the next thing you need to do, once you flip your old thoughts to your new thoughts, the next thing you want to do is you want to practice those thoughts. Step out on those thoughts. Launch into the deep. Open up your heart and your mind to see what's new for you in your sobriety in this new coming year. Okay? So, what is your 2020 meditation plan? What do you plan on doing to keep your mind right so that 2022 won't be like 2021? What is your 2022 meditation plan? How are you thinking for the new year? Drop a comment below and talk to us about some of the opportunities or some of the thoughts that you've had that have been good that you've used to catapult your life in your sobriety. And as always, like, share, and subscribe, and share this information with somebody who can use it to add to their life for the rest of their life. I'm Daryl with Motivation Through Recovery. Remember, you are somebody and you do matter, and Happy New Year. We'll see you next year.